So
taking that Nick off lane. That Nick, in general, Nyx is really good against. He's actually pretty good this game. He's really good against Puck, and able to stun lock him in ways he's unable to. And also a really good counter against Batrider. So now they have 2 ways to, I guess, nullify the lasso. And maybe next time on the Spirit Breaker, even though this kind of fits his style, has a really low mana pool, so a lot of those team fights. In terms of how that's going to get played, I feel that right now they have 2 very, very effective roamers inside of Mousesports, and Double Dimension, they need a couple levels in order to handle this aggression, so we'll have to see how they respond on this double roam that they have for them.
Should be an interesting game.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen. We're probably not gonna see a second 12-minute game. That would be a little bit crazy, but we'll get into game number 2 in just a moment after a quick message from our sponsors. Alright, they're trying to confuse us again a little bit. LeBron picked up the Nyx Assassin now as the roamer, and looks like Ramses is taking the Earthshaker to the off lane with the Poorman shields. He's gonna look to brawl as much as he can up against this melee Lycan.
Yes, they are. Looking at all the heroes and what it looks like they want to do in the early game. Boots on Nyx Assassin, a little bit interesting. I don't really think that is the roaming Boots hero, but I think on that hero you want to find like level 2 as quick as possible and sort of have like the sustain to I don't know, pull a couple camps or something like that to be able to get to a couple levels as quickly as possible, and then start being able to roam and use something like Boots. Just feels a little bit weird to me. I could be wrong though. I don't like it that much. Over in the bottom lane, we see Earthshaker, Poor Man Shield Tangos. He thinks he's going to be, I guess he realizes that he's going to be up against the Batrider, so he's going to be able to find some CS pretty easily, as long as he doesn't let too many sticky napalm stacks stack up on him. So
yeah, I'm kind of worried about Ramses here. Not the best favorable match for him. He could make maybe. Yeah, this is not the. Actually, he's just going to completely abandon that bottom lane and.
That's right. Switching lanes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mousesports is scouted out. Alright, this is no shaker up against our Lycan, so they were the first to send Madara up top and the Batrider down bottom, and Double Dimension saw that as well and reacted to it, but they were a little bit slow, which means Scarlet gets a few creeps here and completely uncontested. What is contested though is this middle lane, Doug.
Lane mid, casual.
Yeah. Just taking it to the next level, you know. Doug is gonna get some help though with the tornado bouncing through, but and he still has that orb, level 1, to be able to get himself out.
Right now he's gonna force the double power. Kind of sucks for he knows he's not gonna get much. Maybe make him miss a couple CS process. That tornado doing so much work right now.
Oh man.
What's that sound in the background?
Good question actually. I think it's on the other side of the
Oh. Anyway.
That might have been my dog. Water.
Oh nice.
Alright. Awesome.
Stay hydrated everybody. Top lane, Ramsey's getting gone on. Gonna find that first flow with the Hadouken. Nope. It's gonna be Madara taking it first.
Pretty good. Maybe next time helping out together with the extra roaming from Spartan. Starting off the game just like they did the last one. Some early aggression.
I do like the idea with the Double Dimension there to defend. It would scout out a lot of mid rotations from, but she just completely avoided that. Not give all the vision he had. Even the vision here is going to miss a Spartan walking to the jump. They're going to go straight back at Ramsey.
Peeks down bottom. He's just man fighting up against Skylark, just sitting in the fire all the freaking time. But yeah, putting up the couple of stacks. He's looking for the kill. The stick charges, turning things around. Rojix, he gets the kill, but he dies as well.
No fear, but we will see Earthshaker dropping
comes out ahead. Yeah, there it is. Ugh.
Yeah, very good heroes at diving tower. Strength heroes, tons of armor. They're using their enchanters very, very well. And they're forced to sit 2 heroes on mid just to be able to fight the puck with a Morphling. What do you think their game plan is as far as the Morphling
trouble as well. Maybe next time still sticking around. They'd have to charge, now the nukes. They have 2 creeps to work with. The stun is there. He's eating his way through the trees, but is he fast enough for the boots? Eventually, surely he'll catch up. Another Hadouken. And Spartan will take that for himself. And yeah, I mean, Lich, no fear, just spending all this time in the middle lane because he needs to. So help out.
Oh, they're not even stopping top.
They are exploiting this so hard right now. The ability of Lich cannot continue. Ramses just TP'd back in. He's now 250 health points. No Hadouken anymore. I think that's expired, that creep. But gonna be able to run down Ramses regardless. Slow down. Another right click. Then maybe next time gets his piece of the pie.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of frustration and a break of focus on the side of Double Dimension. I feel like they're under a lot of pressure right now, and they kind of want the Earthshaker to get levels and things like that, stop the line and just taking his tower and such, but at the same time they're giving Mousesports exactly what they want through kills. It's completely worth it for the Mousesports to be rotating all the heroes up there and killing that Earthshaker. Like, if you weren't killing the Earthshaker, it's not as much worth it because like, you're committing 3 heroes to a hero that's going, like, you can't really shut down. Earthshaker is always going to be able to do something, but yeah,
well, this is kind of affecting Madara's last hits, but with all the kills he's gotten, he's actually third. Well, the lane that's really suffering right now is Thug getting stunned. It's far potential, but he's losing a lot of creep. And No Fear opted to go sacrifice, so just even denying more farm. Thug has kind of been the sack player here. They understand that they're not going to get as much on. Legion Commander is doing well, Regix. Oh my god. But yeah, back to the mid lane. They just know that Thug is going to get this. They need to put all their eggs in this more basket. He's going to carry here. He's the one that's going to be taken to the late game. He's late game prey. Kind of this low hope that they've had in this early.
Yeah. I will say though, by shutting down the puck, it becomes a lot easier for the Nyx Assassin to be able to scare the puck and do tons of damage to him and find pickoffs on him. Like, the puck isn't as far as ahead. The Nyx Assassin becomes much more of a threat to him. He needs to be watching out for that a lot more than he would otherwise. So maybe that's something that they had in mind as far as like shutting down the puck while having their safe lane carry mid, because they could.
Now they're gonna go again. This time double stun, mass TPs. The duel comes through. Spirit Breaker will lose it here thanks to that extra new commander talk. Big commitment here to try to keep Ramses alive. Damage over time, and Spartan's last right click is something. Killed him off, but now the actual hero is also in a lot of trouble as he gets tracked down. Double tornado here. Gonna get rid of some of these wild wings to cancel that out. So, well, Double Dimension is starting to fight back now. Rajix throwing his weight into the mix, of course. Good lane up against a bad runner.
Yeah, that was a pretty good rotations there. Answering, finally giving Ramsey some, plus giving that duel damage over. Getting those early duels is really important. Even more so than farm as well. Damage are so crucial.
But even so, it doesn't really feel like the Legion Commander is going to be that good at finding solo pickoffs against the enemy. Everybody is like fairly tanky or has a way to deal with it, or is like kind of hard to get on. So the rotations in the Legion Commander are going to have to come with another hero. But to engagement at bottom. No, just no mana on the Fat Rider. Ramses is very much aware of it, so he's not scared at all. He said he lived in top lane. This is nothing to him, you know.
Yeah.
he went through some
help
real hard times.
Madara. LeBron looking to angle for a stun will be set up by the fissure, so Madara's actually in a lot of trouble. And he will go down.
Yeah.
Good kill, no fear. Much more, much richer than he ever was last game, that's for sure now. Especially after that kill.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to see any of these plays happening as far as counter initiation, being able to catch out the enemies like that, without the draft that is like so strong and suited into doing exactly that. So Double Dimension responded very well to what they thought was Mousesports playstyle. I think without like all of these specific heroes that are so good at dealing with that playstyle, they would be in a much worse place than they are right now. So I can really see why they committed so much into like counter initiation, wave clear, etc.
Alright, so if Morphling makes like an illusion, he gets Feral Impulse.
Pretty strong.
Yes.
Casual, you know, percentage HP region, and it's just some plus.
Wasn't there
7% bonus damage, 48% at max, so that's something to look out for.
Yeah, just don't want none of that frost armor. Makes it too scary. I was just about to say that, wasn't there the one patch where you could create an illusion of the Lycan when he was ulted, and the aura would go off, and you would go max movement speed? I might be wrong.
Not sure.
Yeah, it depends on how it's coded, I guess. I don't think it's really part of the aura.
No, I mean,
movement speed.
I think there was a patch where that happened
maybe?
briefly, and they fixed it.
Yes?
Maybe. It's still going on Skylark now with the wraparound. Ultimate committed, and that makes for an easy win.
Mm-hmm. Finding off.
Very well played, but we're gonna see this wraparound. Are they
gonna... I think Puck has a way to get out. Legion Commander's very scary with the both press the attack and the overwhelming. I don't think they're going to be able to
finds out Spartan. Radix is still being charged up. Puck made the rotation with the call. Follow-up stun from the center. They're going to get this kill. Now they're looking for more. No fear. The charge will not transfer to the right target, unfortunately. They'll be able to TP out. LeBron is still sticking around. He does not have a TP scroll, but I'm not sure if Mousesports realize that.
You know, just can't afford
Dara
one.
also made the wrap around. Finding another place to farm the charge now. Turning on mid, there's another hero, Skylark. He is smoked out. Gonna look for Thundershock. Just used the waveform aggressively. And now, well, that's available. They're gonna hold it until the very last moment. The Fisher comes out to try and delay this, but, well, the silence to follow. He's still morphing, still doing the strength thing. That'll keep him alive for now. Now, especially with an extra heal, the entire of Double Dimension.
HP. Hard to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, online spur breaker. Maybe next time might be in trouble. LeBron goes on the shock. Once again, they set up the big stun with Fisher. MNT quite tanky. The Echo Slam will connect, but not with the aftershock damage. Tippy is actually gonna stay alive. Trying to take me out. Dodges the waveform. It's
oh my god! What a
the
play!
all chat BM on top of it.
I'm not sure how I feel about the all chat BM, but that was really well played by the Spearbreaker. Most people wouldn't move into that little angle in the trees. Morphling tried to predict exactly where he would go, and I don't just like outsmarted, you know.
Yep.
Well played by him.
Outplayed. Still gonna lose the tower at least.
One thing. Still lose the tower. He doesn't die there. I want to highlight the play from
the charge. Scouted out the smoke. You know exactly what's going on here. Oh, do they? Thark has to be careful. Braun leading to charge. He does have to spy Carapace, try and set up a stun, but there it is now. The stun will be dodged though. Fisher will also miss another charge coming through. The call is continuing on place. Now he's dodging. Oh, the Ice Blast actually falling off. Together with him took from Rajic LeBron. He will die eventually here. Madara also making an appearance. Actually gets dueled up. LeBron still alive. Throws down another stun. Seriously right now? Well, duel will just end. And finally, they get these kills that they were looking for. 3-for-1 trade so far. They're still looking for more blows from Skylark. Maybe next time with the ult, they're going to try for Undershock again. Can start morphing more strength. He does have the magic wand to work with too. He doesn't have too much help. He just has to play his way out of there himself. 5 stacks of napalm on top of him, slowing him down. Great fissure though from Ramses. Blocking the chase. Now Mouse. Well, they might be in trouble. They're kind of out of mana and out of health points. They're starting to scatter as LeBron TP's in. Skylark looks to be the sacrifice. Makes himself a little... And alright, a bit of a lag spike, but again, 5 people committed to get this kill onto the Batrider.
Worth.
Can he get this Hellbear? Yes, he can.
There we go. That's what you really needed to make that worth it. That's probably the Hellbear. One thing I will say though, that Morphling, he had a regeneration rune there, so even though the enemies like practically killed him, like no farm was really lost, no efficiency was lost. You could just go right back in after using his regen rune. So unfortunate for the side of Mousesports. Things like that really do make a difference in the grand scheme of things because suddenly you're not forced back to base. Your TP isn't on cooldown to get back in the lane. It's an even bigger loss than it would have been otherwise just because he had that regen in his bottle and they didn't quite manage to kill him.
But lane looks like the gankers might become gankies. No fear, LeBron, they were walking his way down here, but now charge onto Ramses. Still don't know LeBron is there necessarily. Gonna go again. Maybe next time just shot straight through. Gets the 1 kill. Undershock also shows up. Skylark as well. Gets a lasso off onto Airshaker. Cannot prevent the Echo Slam though. Trying to turn this around. Maybe next time will fall. At what cost? 2-for-1 trade. Spartan on the killing spree now.
Project's coming in with that blink dagger maybe.
Dual damage already. Still has that level 1 available.
We'll see if they can manage to find it though.
I don't think we're gonna go on live. Okay, maybe he does. Spartan and Skylark helping out. Duel's not gonna last long enough, surely. Yeah, it's not. Now Madara turns things around. Rajix will not fall before the Lycan does with the extra nukes, but look at this. Stark coming in with the perfect call on 2 on the shock. Well, still gonna try and morph his way out of it. Get some covering fire from Ramses. But this time, another wave from across. Yeah. Shots to follow. Will have enough? They do indeed. This time around, he does not get out. Skylark with a double kill. Now chasing more no fear. Being slowed down. Nuked away at by Thug. Eventually, there it is. That's another one. They're looking for the full 5-man wide. Ramses. They need a bash. They need some help, but Mouse made the call. Nope. This is too deep now. Maybe next time we'll get that kill.
This guy, drag and drop Dota, everybody.
That was a perfect end to this play-by-play. I'll pat myself on the back there because no one else will.
Yeah, pretty great end to it all, man. You know, totally not going to end it all after the game.
Would have been fun if you didn't call it out. Come on, Neff.
I had to, you know. You would have done the same to me.
True. And this guy is charging across the map, top lane. LeBron, next one on the list. He does have the ultimate to work with. They do have Duster, alright. And he's dead. And this is my expert analysis. This
dead.
Situation.
Nice.
Yeah. Good analysis by Drag and Drop over there. Working in the mid lane though, we see Lycan summoning some wolves. He's gonna use them to scout out. Now he's just moving them around, farming the creep camp with them. Meanwhile, Frostheimer on the Legion Commander.
This is the worst thing a caster can do, just calling every spell when nothing's happening.
I don't know, man.
Just use Sacrifice! Now use Frostheimer onto Rajik, that'll buff up his armor. He gains 3 extra as it's still level 1.
I'm painting a beautiful picture, right? I'm gonna be a Dota radio broadcaster. Great idea. I'm gonna pitch that to somebody. Dota radio.
It was a thing.
It was
really?
a thing. Yeah, Toffees.
Us Toffees. Yeah. He was doing it.
I met that guy once. He's a pretty cool dude. I like a lot of his opinions on the things that are questionable as far as like little kids in esports. So things are not the way they used to be. Everybody's just like expecting so much out of event hosts and stuff like that these days. He talks about like how you need to bring your own computers and at LANs just a bunch of folding chairs and stuff like that, and right now like people just aren't interested in going to events unless there's like everything set up for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the quality has gone up. Talk
The
about.
quality has gone up, yeah, but like, you lose something, you know? Just not quite the same.
Is this like these back in my day speeches now?
I very much like how things sounded back in his day. He sounded like very fond of everything that had gone on.
People are being treated right. You know, they're playing for. You're getting paid for good money like that. You should be treated. Also, not just providing the show. Thousands upon thousands, and in cases like the international, maybe. And so when you're not only just playing for that, you know, big money like dollars or thousands of dollars, I feel that you should be treated right because also performing as well. Like you want to put on, you want to play good Dota. You want to show your fans, the people, products, and as we see a smoke game.
No. Could lead into something. LeBron invis, but it's cool. Break on Ramsey's first. Goes in with a blink onto the park, and they're gonna try for the interception, but well, maybe next time not enough. Now he gets dueled up. He's quite tanky, but not tanky enough to lose this, or is he? Oh, there. Oh, to win this, or withstand it. They get the duel win. They get 2 kills, but now Mouse. Perhaps to try and turn things around beyond the 1 kill that they got on the ledge, but Madara thinks better of it. And now, okay, Spartan. Snooped down by Undershock. He's starting to come online here.
Whew, man, that was such a good double stun. Nyx was able to get the double stun on both the puck and the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
So good.
It really feels like LeBron maybe lost his flow at the start of this game, and just because of because of what happened after last game. You take a loss like that, it affects you a little bit, but he's starting to play really well again.
Automata and Necrobox doing some work here with the remainder of the time. Nofi is so low again, he's just dying to the, almost dying, to the random damage being thrown out. Rajix, next on the list, super low on health, but Skylark should be able to run him down. LeBron, they have the vision for him, speed it's bashed up. Oh, never mind, Rajix, I forget he's super fast. Yep. Skylark does have the lasso though, gets in range with the blink, and now the charge. It will finish him off after the fact anyway.
Really good response for Mousesports there. They're finally revealing the first time that Skylark is able to reveal his blink dagger there. So good response to that fight that they took.
There's a level 3 Necro book on Lycan.
Yeah,
that's gonna make these pushes really.
I believe that was Ramses' blink reveal on the Echo Slam earlier as well, wasn't it? I'm not sure. What was
Ramses does not have blink dagger. Actually, he does. Never mind. I was looking at Nyx.
I was confused. Okay, that comes in. Does a whole lot of damage here on heroes. Trying to save maybe next time. He's juking and jiving. They get stunned up. Should end up falling here, but they did get the tier 2. Losing 2 heroes. Maybe worth it, but you're fueling up Undershock again. Going straight for the meta style now. After the Lincoln Sphere. So he's getting places stuck. Okay, he's still fighting Ramses. Next on the list gets built up by Rajix. Now the duel comes out. Thug, all of a sudden, being turned around on. He will not lose the duel. As a result, he should be able to even play his way out of there with another shift. Okay, what? How?
That was a proc of Moment of Courage.
Can you not just go straight out of there from the
You can, but at the same time, Legion Commander had her blink dagger. Legion Commander could have just followed suit the.
So what happened there? What happened there is that what Thug probably has on is auto attack after cast. He probably has that option on, and the Moment of Courage is an automatic proc. So as soon as that attack starts, the Moment of Courage procs as well. So that's what happened there.
That's so odd.
Yep.
Skylar getting.
But it would happen there instead of the place where you jumped to. But yeah, top lane, another duel. This time was a win, I believe. They do get the charge and you control up in the next in return.
Solid pick off on the Nyx, but I really think it's fine. It's like not the worst thing in the world. I think LeBron needs to be like rotating around the map, being aggressive. Can't really show the enemies where he is, and kind of force them to sit at awkward angles and not fight the enemies and not farm as quite as efficiently as they can. So he needs to be playing a little bit dangerous on Nyx, just to limit what the enemies can do. And sometimes you're going to take a death like that because of it.
DB's out from DD in the top lane, and now Mouse is going for the Roshan. It's not the fastest in the world. They have no medallion. They do have plenty of critters here to tank it up for them at the very least. But
yeah, they're trying to not to use the howl, so they don't.
Yeah. Ron sitting around on the side. They do see him. The charge comes through. They're looking for this extra kill, perhaps, or maybe just to speed up this Roche attempt while the rest of Mouse comes out. They get the lasso. They will be able to finish him up another time. The rest of DD not responding to this. They will figure out that this is happening right now, but they also realize that it's too late to do anything about it. It's farming across the other side. Top lane though, well, the charge will be redirected as the TP was coming out on time.
Pretty bad for what team Team Double mentioned for Lycan having the Aegis. Like, that hero is going to be very scary. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world though, because of how much like counter initiation and wave clear, frost armor to like stop the Lycan from being able to like run the enemy team over with a team fight. But if you get distracted for a second, fight into the enemies, and you let the Lycan like anywhere near tower or racks, he's gonna tear it down so quickly, and suddenly you're all the amount of counter push team fight and counter initiation just doesn't matter anymore if you let the Lycan run off by himself. So I think the on the team of side of Mousesports, they're really gonna have to start split pushing the enemies harder. They're losing their ability to team fight into double dimension. Earthshaker is very scary.
Park. He's complicated fidget here. LeBron was keeping track of him. They're using everything to try and bring him down, but he's still alive for now. The charge coming through, trying to lay this limit, but he drops the coil on this like Carapace. Oh no, huge misplay coming out there from Thug, costing him
That he
his
could have
life.
just got out of there. He knew the rest of his team was bottom. Yeah, I shouldn't have not paying attention to the rest of his team map for thinking that they could just come in and counter initiate.
Yeah, either that or just calculating the exact timing when the breaker came in.
See, and looking to punish LeBron at the very least, but does get helped out with the cancel on the lasso here, and well, control up on Spirit Breaker, but getting some help. And Dara also coming in. LeBron, he's in this, not for long, will be revealed, and they're looking for more. All these critters. The duel comes out there with the extra news from Undershock. They will win that very quickly. And Dara, not sure that's a target that you really can focus on. The mana burn helps, but Undershock has plenty of that. Now to turn around another fissure, another set of nukes. Spartan will get brought down. Mandara has to be on the run, but he can't run fast without his ultimate. Double kill for Undershock so far. They're trying to stay alive. He doesn't need us, so hey, that's fine. They're gonna get up, burst him down with Thug, make an appearance. The big guy taking care of Madara with the killing spree in his pocket. Just now being chased up by Skylark, and this should be the end of it, and with the Lich dying. It's because he's a Lich. Echo Slam not available, so only limited amount of counter initiation that Randus could have offered there.
Big rotation there by Thug coming in at the end of that fight to help his buddy Madara as his reviver in the Aegis. Huge damage from Thug.
Popping the pinata on this Morphling. We haven't talked too much about the net worth distribution, but he's sitting at 14k, about 4k ahead of Madara now, even after that kill.
Yeah, the Morphling is always going to be able to farm.
There we go. The blind glass onto Ramnus once again will be cancelled, but well, there's the coil. LeBron will reveal himself. Another duel. Damn, enough damage this time. Not quite. Skylark's still alive. Will have to be nuked in with the pressy attack, but well, once again, get a kill. They do give up the Nyx Assassin for it, but they'll also lose the tower, and maybe not. Ramses is still alive now that Echo Slam is back off cooldown. Like it. It's a juicy target here with all of these creeps. They're gonna come in, try and attempt. Now Morphling coming through with an extra bit of damage from the stolen replicate. They burst him down. No fear will fall. Spartan compromised position, forces across the cliff. He's trying to juke and jive, but at this point I think he realizes that, well,
all he come back in. They're gonna fight the enemies here, I think. No, they can fight this, I think.
Can they? Really?
Well, Spearbreaker's going a little bit far away now. He's...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Undershock is pretty damn strong, so is Rajic, so working all together to secure these dual wins. It's up to 76 damage now.
Yeah, I really thought
Matters have been really good.
I guess they decided to play it safe. I guess it would have been very, very bad if you lose those heroes versus just losing the Enchantress who's making space for your team. But you can sort of see what I was talking about earlier about Mousesports' ability to fight into double dimension. Now, they really paid the price earlier. They did take the fights in as well of a manner as they could have, but their ability to fight in a group against double dimension becomes more and more limited as the game goes on. Right now, I'm sure a major thing that they need to work around is the Echo Slam cooldown. Without that, Double Dimension's ability to get that first initiation off into the hero that they want to on Mousesports becomes difficult. And if I think Mousesports works around and optimizes like taking fights and pushing towers when that Echo Slam is on cooldown, they'll be much better off.
Just love how Spiritbreaker keeps popping them off against Lincolns just because he can. Trying to make him afraid of something.
I don't know, mind games.
Yeah.
Mind games, really.
There it is again. Well, there's two people here, but Rams is actually gonna call the bluff. Skylark and Spartan trying to be a bit trying to prevent the tower death here, but the rest of their team showing up top. Madara will be able to trade this if he's not interrupted. A couple of swipes is all is going to.
This is sort of what the Lycan wants, though. I mean, they are splitting up. Lycan gets to be by himself.
Charge up, they sound him up, but the Dual Scepter, nice vision as well, cancelling the charge. LeBron still gonna go for him. His 5 characters will stun up the Spiritbreaker too, but only Echo Slam on 2 in the back. Undershock's also making an appearance. BKB and Madara, but the TP will be cancelled. They get the dual win. Thug, of course, he's a Puck. He's much harder to kill if you can't keep him locked down. He will survive. But damn, that was Mousesports biting you off a bit more than they can chew. This delay from LeBron with the Yules, with the spike characters to help from Ramses. And then it's
really hard for Mousesports to go. They have a lot of ways to stop the initiation. Just right now, it just includes a Spirit Charge. Well, actually, they have a lot of ways to get in fights, but the Double Dimension can do to slow them down is, you know, Ice Armor, blocks, maybe some spike carapace. A lot of ways that they can just around the initiate.
Yeah, I mean, even Batrider Lasso is limited because of press the attack on Legion Commander. Just instantly turn that off. Suddenly you're a Batrider, not kidnapping anyone and surrounded by 5 heroes.
Sounds like you're not gonna have a good time.
He is dead. Should be at any rate.
I don't think they have the good ability though.
Winner!
Oh, I was wrong. Very long-lasting ability.
Level 3, it's up to what, 45 seconds now. Gets it just in the end, at the edge, despite the bash, giving Spiritbreaker a bit of a pause. But I was just going there to farm, but little did they know that Double Dimension we're having a few heroes there.
We see a Chain Frost.
Yeah.
Armin Creep Wave. You know.
What's next? Undershock, yes, his ultimate. I was almost gonna say with the Ethereal Blade, the shock was online. How much of an issue is this going forward?
I like this gem pickup by Skylark. Gonna allow him to handle his initiations easier. Do you see?
For this lane here, Skylark, he finds the lasso, and this time no Legion Commander to help out because it was on the Legion Commander. Now maybe next time with follow-up control, they're looking to try and pop this particular bubble. Well, Jake's proven to be quite elusive so far. Now, look at the stabbage here, the shotgun. Has to be careful, the Echo Slam will be used, but doesn't quite lock down the Batrider, does it? Well, they use themselves. Duel still comes through. Rajik's still alive and very much healthy. Now Madara comes in, they focus on the target first. No, it will be zapped away at. Madara has to be careful not to be right-click down, though. Still trying to bring down Rajik, he's still alive. They need a bash, they need something to last. All impetus will finish it, but meanwhile, Undershock clean up the next big carry. And also finish off the Batrider.
Oh boy.
Spartan next on the list, a shotgun, almost bringing him down. Won't need much more than this here. With the follow-up, setting up by his own mules.
No one can touch Undershock right now. And stand alone on his own island.
And with the plan.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these wishy-washy guys, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call him that much of a man. Look at him, he's all over the place.
That's where we invoke the Mulan and just the Be a Man song.
I mean, do you really want me to break out into the song in the middle of a cast?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Morphling is as strong as a coursing river.
Yeah, and that Enchantress with the Wildkins were throwing around pretty great typhoons.
Sure. And Bat Rider definitely strength of a raging fire. And you know, Lycan definitely howling to the dark side of the moon.
This is getting so... I can't condone this. This is getting way too cringy. Ooh.
I'm always down for the Disney puns. I love Disney. Madara gonna get counted out here. Ah!
The duel comes through, the shotgun, enough burst damage to win it.
Well, they cut out the Bat Rider.
That ethereal form, Skylark next on the list. 5 heroes running and down. Worth remembering that this Bat Rider is in fact an interior, isn't it? Yeah, so mana burn also hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, drums and force staff as well. It does. Again, I am going to bring this up again because I need Valve to fix this. Your mana burn, Valve, does 5 times int damage, and you've lowered mana growth rate from 13 to 11 since you created that spell. Please fix.
Okay.
I feel like throwing that out there. There's a little bit of an issue with like overall how much mana
ooh, nice fall stuff there
drains versus like the full mana pool of the hero now.
Anyway, back. Oh god, they're gonna go. They'll find Thug. Regardless, another duel victory, 162. Dara coming back, but Thug won't be coming back for a while. No buyback in this guy. Can't even do anything here. Undershock still full health, full mana. Try and charge through. They have to do something if they want to hold on to the base. The ultimate comes through for maybe next time. Adara trying to pull out the damage, but well, just those autos replicate. They have to focus on other targets. No Fear will be the one. LeBron. I don't understand. No more spike carapace for in a couple of seconds, but he can stall a bit longer with the old scepter. Not the easiest kill at the end of the day. But you know, that'll spend some time tracking him down, and he will fall eventually. Right?
I hope so.
Just not having that up at all, and then if he did, they hit the necro books, got him out.
Yeah.
To manage to delay them a little bit, though.
Yeah, Mousesports do lose a Rex. Half life on their.
They gained 1337 gold.
I want to see what's about to happen with this Legion Commander illusion and invisible Legion Commander behind it.
Another shot. Ramses. The duel though. The shot cancelled. The duel on Enchantress. Ouch. Through the untouchable and everything. They still catch him with the dust as well as the double lasso though. But where's the damage? Madara just way too slow. It feels like at this point. It's still gonna get the kill eventually if it's not for the moment of coverage. There it is.
That
BKB and Ramses now.
Shock taking the Rex.
As well.
Oh
yeah, he's
my
just
god.
Doing objective-based gaming here. This is very hard for Mousesports to come back, isn't it?
Yeah, the Legion Commander was so scary that even the Lycan had to walk away from him for a moment, though. And the hero was like known for being particularly strong. He's brawling against almost any hero. But, like, amount of damage that Legion Commander has, plus 180, and just healing almost as much as his damage every time he procs a moment of courage now. Like, pretty big issue.
Yep.
They played the Legion Commander extremely well this game so far, I think. So,
Skylark! Oh, what a play! No hesitation, just blinks in, snatches the Aegis. Blink across back to the other side. The charge once again on LeBron. Now the ultimate too. They're gonna get that kill. Spike Carapace already used. Now Thug control and the kill on to the Lich. It brought a couple of heroes down here. The Echo Slam will get rid of the puck though. On the shock with the BKB. Eats a cheese. Can still morph a little bit of extra strength, but he's alone up against 4 targets. And the more strength you morph, the less damage you have. Skylark still recipient of plenty of that, especially with that extra control from Ramses. Undershock, he's still proving to be a force to be reckoned with. Rajex with another duel gets the win. And the last man standing is maybe next time. He'll find a charge to the super creeps. We're working away at his base.
Yeah, they cannot touch under He's just unkillable. There's no way they can touch him. BKB Lincoln's able to morph. They only have really one form of silence. Yeah. Game seems to be over.
Yeah,
one thing
they
I
have to buy back, but no. They have an ultimate form on Lycan. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter. With no control really, even to work out.
Yeah, they can't fight with that. They just can't.
Logic's just gonna work away at the Ancient. Still it's under shock. No glyph to even delay this even further. They even get the kill just because they can. They attack again, indeed. They call it, and double dimension. Tie up the series. We're gonna go to a game 3. Didn't think we would after this game number 1, but damn, what a performance.
Yeah.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do? I never needed you to give me things. I never needed gifts or diamond rings. All I